Keir Starmer is running scared of Nigel Farage. His speech at the Scottish Labour Party conference this morning proves it.
A dangerous right-wing politics, even here in Scotland, that will say they are the ones who can tilt politics towards the interests of working people. They claim to be the party of patriotism, but they're fawning over Putin. No, they are not the answer for working people in Britain.
And you think you are? He doesn't get it, does he?
This just happened. Keir Starmer is in full panic mode with Reform UK surging in popularity and Nigel Farage making massive political waves. Starmer is feeling the heat, but no one expected him to take it this far. In a shocking turn of events, Starmer has seemingly taken a swipe at none other than King Charles himself. Yes, you heard that right.
He thinks that we will blindly follow Nigel Farage, but we're not stupid. What an insult to our intelligence. In my view, he's just jealous because of this.
The leader of the UK Reform Party, who, by the way, did really well in that last election. I've been his friend for a long time, and I wasn't sure, am I supposed to be his friend or not? But it never mattered to me if he did well or not. I always liked him, but it's easier to like him when he got the kind of votes he got. He really took it by storm, and they say he's going to do even better this time. Nigel Farage. Where is Nigel?
The Labour leader, who should be focused on strengthening his position, is now making headlines for what some are calling a savage attack on the monarchy. So, what exactly did Starmer say? How does this tie into the political earthquake caused by Reform UK? And why does it seem like Starmer is absolutely terrified of Nigel Farage? Stick around, because this political drama is just getting started. To understand why Starmer is lashing out, we need to look at the political landscape right now. Reform UK, once considered a minor force, is now making history. Poll numbers are skyrocketing, and Nigel Farage is at the center of it all, positioning himself as the biggest political threat to both Labour and the Conservatives. And guess what? The momentum is real. People across the country are turning away from the traditional parties, frustrated with weak leadership, economic struggles, and broken promises. As Reform UK continues to gain support, Labour's grip on power is looking shakier by the day. And here's the kicker. Many believe that King Charles's recent interactions with Reform UK figures may have given them a form of legitimacy that's sending shockwaves through the political elite. Now, is the King openly endorsing Reform UK? Not officially. But the fact that members of the party have been granted serious political recognition while Starmer struggles to maintain control is raising eyebrows. And Starmer, oh, he's not happy about it. This is where the controversy begins. In a recent speech, Starmer made some bold remarks that many are seeing as a direct dig at the monarchy. He hinted that certain institutions were failing to uphold democratic values and suggested that privileged figures were helping to normalize extremist politics. Now, he didn't mention King Charles by name, but the implication was crystal clear for many. This was an unmistakable shot at the fact that Reform UK is gaining mainstream legitimacy, while Labour is losing ground. And the fact that Starmer is now seemingly turning his frustration toward the royal family, that's something no one expected. But let's be honest, this isn't just about King Charles. This is about Starmer's growing fear of Nigel Farage and the political machine he's building. For years, Starmer has tried to position himself as the sensible leader, the one who can restore stability. But Farage, he's playing a completely different game. He's tapping into the anger of the British public, exposing the failures of mainstream politicians and making it clear that he's not backing down. As Starmer flails, Farage is stepping up. He's using this as proof that Labour is out of touch, that they are panicking, and that Reform UK is the real future of British politics. And let's be honest, he's not wrong. Starmer had one job: hold on to power. But right now, he's losing control of the narrative, and this feud with the monarchy is only making things worse. So now, the big question is, what happens next? Will Starmer try to walk back his comments and do damage control, or will he double down and continue attacking those he sees as threats to his leadership? And more importantly, could Reform UK actually pull off a historic political upset? Because if current trends continue, we might be looking at a total shakeup of British politics. One thing is certain, this fight is far from over. But now, we want to hear from you. Did Keir